During COVID-19, I watched a lot of Zoom. Even Bill Belichick said, "What's Zoom?" Everybody was pretending they're not at home on Zoom. Everybody uses Zoom except YouTubers who talk to themselves like me. Zoom built a headquarters in Pittsburgh. It's an honor to be on their system. I'd like to be on it someday. But we have to say Pittsburgh in every sentence while we're working for them. You only go on Zoom because there's niches and spies and they're listening to you. That's right. I'm not going undercover on Zoom. I'm gonna go blow my cover on Zoom. Okay? You understand the difference? I just blew my cover to tell you that I plan on blowing my cover. It's 12:41 in the morning. Ben Mallard should be yelling.
For receivers, and so from like, oh, well, we have like 40 million in cap at the end of next year, and like we could probably get another first because like they have 2 seconds or something from the Texans trade. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. I think they're kind of in a hole this year.
They're not a hole. They're fine. They're the same team. They'll make the playoffs. They'll gag in a playoff game. It's gonna be the same thing they've done the last couple of years. They just won't have Stephon Diggs screwing up. They'll have somebody else F up in the playoffs other than Diggs.
Handler or something like that.
Well, whoever they end up drafting, and okay,
I mean, or it's gonna be Kincaid.
yeah, well, okay, Kincaid, I think you'll get more of an opportunity. Can I go? I need to go. I need to go. My God,
Was that fast enough for you, Ben?
Because my iPad is sideways, I can't sit here on YouTube Shorts and swipe. My iPad, I always like to brag about my keyboard setup. My keyboard setup is Pro keyboard setup. Okay, so we got I just got this hook up to hold my phone. This does not drop my phone. Okay. There's my power cords up there. They keep my shit running. Alright. The radio is plugged into the floor socket. Right. You always barely get the radio into the frame.
that is the Insta Trivia Mallard in the third degree.
Yeah, my setup is garbage. Nothing works, but that's okay because playing games doesn't do anything for me. Final Fantasy Rebirth, I was playing that same game engine when it was called Tomb Raider Shadow of the fucking something. Shadow. It's the same engine made by Avalanche. There's nothing new out. Your PlayStation 5 game is the same game I was playing 6 years ago. So, if I want to finish Tomb Raider, I'll do it. But I don't want to do it. That's the beauty. I haven't finished it. There is no new Tomb Raider, so. I'm not missing out on anything. And it's a game similar to Breath of the Wild, where you're really running around the open world in an elf outfit, but you're a girl. So it's really similar to the Lost Adventures of Zelda that was never produced. And that's still the only thing people demand from Nintendo, but they won't do it. Well, then all the girls are going to decide that they're going to play that shit. I've never seen a female play Zelda. Like, I watch a lot of Japanese streamers, and it's never a real Japanese girl. It's always the real Japanese girls play other games, guys. Zelda just isn't as big a hit. Great success overseas with that shit, but they don't really want to play Mario. The game sucks. Japanese people like difficult games or really slow, crappy games. They're playing some old crap too. They play old shit. Let's see what they're playing tonight. Right here I have a guy pretending to be a chick. You wanna see? Yeah, make it. He's playing fucking Mario. That's the first random stream I loaded up. I mean, I don't discriminate when I'm loading Japanese streams, bro. I don't really care what they're playing. You can't tell until you have to look at it, and then be like, okay, this guy. And then I'll probably say yo. I'll just add, like, I'm gonna say yo, and we'll wait for him to respond, and then he'll say, oh Teddy, oh Teddy. They always have to stop and say, oh Teddy. Teddy-san, yo. He said Teddy-san, yo. So I'm, make little public appearances in the Japanese streams. I'm very respectful. I just say yo, and I don't try to fucking give them a sentence or some shit. Yeah. Let's listen to Power Ant. This guy's crazy. He's not talking right now. Whoop, 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 whoop. We got a flamethrower. No mods, guys. The last guy I modded hasn't even been back here. I have 2 mods. If a mod shows up, we'll see what I feel. I'm still waiting for my. I mean, I can mod you. You might not even fucking come around, And I like my mods. I like one of my mods. Only have 2 mods. My new mod, never seen them again. Let's click on Ice Poseidon for half a second.
Very, very loud, not quiet. We will. We're gonna party. We're gonna party. You wanna come to dinner with us?
You know what you need? I need to go into my line. Too late. Skip it. Let's just look at international news and see if I'm outraged. I mean, I'm looking at the Balkan news real quick. The Japanese F1 race is what I get news for. That is a very big block of text. It might disappear before I get to it. Very big block of text. It might disappear before I get. Oh, yep, it did. Hey man, you can't write so much. It's not going to go through. Yeah, $20 an hour if you work at McDonald's. I really don't like McDonald's, but at least there's no sesame seeds on most of their buns. Yeah, there's only one kind of bun at Burger King. It's all sesame seed. Now, if I was near El Paso, you could get a chili cheeseburger with green chili, and that would be like 89 cents. They wouldn't charge you $1 for, it's not a cheeseburger, it's a chili hamburger with green chili, because the people don't eat anything near El Paso unless it has chili. They eat chili on everything. Okay. The current price of inflation, just get the cheesecake, because the cheesecake price hasn't gone up as high like everything else. $3.99 for a slice of cheesecake. I'm still too cheap to eat it, but that's a decent price compared to what when I was a kid, you couldn't even get cheesecake anywhere. Don't matter, and I'm talking, you could look all day. You have to have a reservation at a sit-down restaurant to get a damn cheesecake. When I was a kid, you needed a reservation, or no matter, every night of the week you needed a goddamn reservation. So now it's just like walk up and get the crap food. Where's the crap food? $5.50 subs, nice. Now remember, I have nobody is blocked on my channel, but this guy typing fart, 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 it's not showing up. So it's unfortunate. That wall of farts. Six full lines of text, yeah. I shop at Walgreens or 7-Eleven. That's pretty much it, dude. Or Safeway supermarket. I go to Safeway to get my tortilla chips and my canned beans. That's it. That's basically what you get at Safeway. That's a good one, fart flamethrower. The best thing I can do is just let other people cook for me and just show up to meals on time. Eat a lot of cheese. Eat a lot of cheese, like string cheese, but cheddar cheese is better. Look, this is the way it goes. If you're tight on money, eat the cheddar. If you have a little extra money and you might eat a bunch of crap, you can have the mozzarella cheese stick. But if you really feel like this, you want this next thing to be the last thing you eat for the day, go with the cheddar cheese. Maybe a hard-boiled egg, which is like for me, that's 2 eggs for $2. Or their 7-Eleven brand 2 eggs for $1.79. You'd rather pay the $2 egg, $1. There's a slim choice of brands in hard-boiled egg. 7-Eleven or Wilcox. Then you get the can of smoked oysters. It's very good for you. But you should only eat it like once a month or every... Honestly, I grew up eating smoked oysters almost every day. I have a surplus of omega-3 fatty acids. I have a very healthy, happy brain. So those chemicals, you know, they're good for you. Omega-3 fatty acids. It's in tuna and avocados or smoked oysters. It's hard to get clam. So clam chowder is just an option. That's the easiest place to find it. Okay. Tuna packets. Okay. Well, I always try to lug around the cans, but the packets fit in your pocket. You know, I don't even eat packet tuna if you give it to me. I tend to put it on the counter and let somebody else take it. Like, yeah. I'm very likely to pass that packet on to somebody else. And that's with all packet food. I don't get a lot of packet food. Everything's like fresh and vegan. I still have my lunch right here. I have to eat this, right? This was chicken enchilada. Room temperature. I have no fork, so. This was free from the lobby today. Otherwise, it would cost, this is like a $12 plate from a local restaurant. You come to San Francisco to get a 3-foot salami, okay? And when you visit your friends and you come back from San Francisco, you're supposed to be carrying like 5 sticks of salami that are like 10 feet long. And that's what you're supposed, the salami shop. It was open when I got here, but I think it might have been shut down by now. I had a lot of money. I went shopping at everywhere in town, and now I don't have a lot of money, and everything is closed. But hey, at least I know what it should be like. So, in reconstructing, acting like we're all actors, you act normal outside, and then you get rewarded by society. I'm allowed to stay in the city because I don't bother anybody. Unlike my neighbor, I don't know why they let him walk around for free. But I don't hear him today. And he used to be screaming on my show all the time. My old audience will remember him. But that's okay. It's okay if everything shuts down, because the main stores haven't shut down, like Starlight Market. Yeah. Now I live alone. 3,000 days in this room, bro. Yeah, 3,000 days in this room. I've had some people sleep on the floor. I've had girls sleeping in my chair. I've had my last girlfriend used to live in the building, and she slept on the 5th floor, so there's not a lot of girls in the building, dude. Well, I try to go outside every day. You know, because I have to go shopping. I have to you know. Dude, you don't get bonus points for hanging around outside. It's my privilege to be inside. I live inside. I don't want to even look at those people out there, okay? They see me and I keep going, okay? And I see the same people every day, you know. Well, I consider myself a regular in some shopping circles. You can say everything is shut down, but I have the same cashier for the whole duration. That nobody's quit their job at my local. I've seen places shut down, and the new employees is a person I know that used to work somewhere else in town. You know. Yes. Introvert, extrovert. You know, one brain is one and one brain is the other. You have two halves of your brain, and they both don't want to do the same thing. So you usually listen to this one. This one will do all the thinking, and this one will do all the wishing. Yeah. So, oh yes, this is the hand that feeds. This one. And we're up a sub to 551. It's 1:05 in the morning. I'm gonna crank up the radio for a second. Reminder, I just unblocked 24 people in the chat. Most of them haven't shown up.
The guy's got burger on the back of his jersey. How great is that? Probably got called booger instead of burger when he was a kid.
My mom's from Hamburger. I could wear a hamburger jersey and be professionally offended by this.
In early games,
Ben Ballard.
Marlins are 0-7. And that National League East, you look around, the Mets aren't very good.
It's April 4th, 2024.
The Marlins appear to be terrible.
This is my show. Thanks for coming to my show. I got one like. You know, I left a like. Only one like, guys. At the end of the month, it's gonna tell me how many likes I got, and I should have about 117 if I'm going in the up. So, well, I got to get 5 likes every day, and it can't just be my likes. I need to get. The Yankees are looking good this year. Okay. Why? I don't know why.
So Verdugo is struggling to adjust to the Yankees. Now, he didn't.
It's a slow night, man. You know, everybody's being shifty in the Balkans. We're waiting to see what kind of movements they got. Apparently, terrorist forces are surrounded in Kosovo. War crimes are going on. Testimonies for war crimes are going on, guys. Okay, this is like the OJ. It's like OJ. It's like Rodney King, bro. We're waiting for the result of this trial to see if Kosovo is guilty of war crimes while the United States was during the 1999 Kosovo bombings. They're trying to pin war crimes on the American side, okay? It's very quiet right now coming out of the Balkans. They are testifying in private, okay? They're not supposed to have all the information come out. You know, when the verdict is read, then maybe we'll get some testimony. So I maintain the president of Kosovo didn't have full control of his forces. Really strong defense. You know, and we're gonna officially redraw the borders of Europe. It's one of the most exciting times. Yeah, but the trial's going on now. Even though there's a lot of war crimes around there right now, Putin is not on trial. They can only wish. But they're drooling. They're like, we gotta try somebody. So it's almost like a warm up. And if they get this guy guilty, then it's just sad. Now I think that the trial is going on in Kosovo. It's not like somewhere else. So the home team advantage is strong. Still, there's 200,000 people in Kosovo. They all speak Albanian. They don't accept the Serbian money. Serbian can't even buy a cup of soup if they come to town. They couldn't have a cup of noodle. Okay. The enemy is driven home in hunger, and so the judicial system is out to get revenge on the population and force a currency change so they can build new roads from Bulgaria to Thrace. and there's this place called Budva, which is going to become the 25th country. Montenegro threatens to fragment into multiple new states. The colonies, yeah. Oh God. And the earthquakes these earthquakes in Taiwan are going to be even more expensive than a fucking war, man. You know, the earthquake hits everything pretty much, and now you're talking about, oh, you have missiles that are going to hit little spots. I mean, it would be a war crime to invade Taiwan right now. Taiwan just got the rest of the year off, okay? Taiwan just might have to peacefully surrender to local Chinese help to just, you know, the Chinese need a job and they can just go and work there. And it's a good time for them to accept their. Taiwan needs to kneel to their neighbors. That's the one thing they have never been able to do. So, hey, who are they gonna beg? Start begging. We're not gonna do this to Kosovo. Now that we've seen what Kosovo would look like after an earthquake, they're not gonna invade. Serbia does not want the smoke. They still have devastated buildings in Serbia they can't repair from 25 years ago. They can't repair their own home city after 25 years. Yet they want to come and fucking wreck their southern neighbors because they have no access to Greece, and Greece controls the Mediterranean, and Russia can't have a warm water port. Give it up, guys. Just give it up. They think they're gonna go live in a mountain because everybody is building tunnels into mountains. My first earthquake was 1989, the Northridge quake, and it barely shook my house, but it still fucked up LA. But I was born in 76, and the big earthquake was 72 or 71. Was that the Sylmar quake? So then you have the 89 World Series quake, which is like the first video I watched in this room, and it's cool. So nobody can afford it, okay? California could afford it because we have the workers, and California recovers pretty quickly from earthquakes. So nobody lives in fear of earthquakes in California because we're like so fucking what? That's why we're the leaders in the world. We're leaders in the world because if it's California approved, that's good. That's our standard. We rate. I mean, we are the best earthquake conscious people when building. They all want to be like us. When was the last time? Even after that last earthquake in '89, I didn't see one building collapse, you know. There's no CCTV footage of buildings coming down. It's not like 9/11 where there's 100 angles of buildings collapsing. There's nothing collapsing. I mean, shit collapsed, but there's no footage of anything collapsing. So. California did good for itself, yeah, because the citizens are real smart. As long as they're not Raider fans. We're in this era where the Los Angeles Rams fan are the prime example of the Rams fans are the leading example of California lifestyle. Right. The ram or the goat is the most cherished animal amongst this generation. It's the goat. We got the goat. LeBron James plays at the cryptocurrency. He's the best show on earth. I mean, I love listening to a Laker game, watching a Laker game, hoping the Lakers are the best team in California always. I didn't really like them before LeBron James got there, like 4 years ago. Man, I can't remember the last time the Lakers were this good. They're still making fun of them because they're a 9th seed, but you have to be afraid. The Lakers are they're enders. LeBron James is just the greatest scorer of all time. You know. He takes it to the rack. He can still dunk. He's a team leader. Kind of like Ben Roethlisberger in his prime. He's just too big and he's too smart. And all the kids play at a little faster pace, but they're just out of control. LeBron has total control. And his agenda, he's one of us. He's the good guys. You might think that LeBron James is the bad guy. LeBron James is the chosen one. Now, I watched all of Jordan's run from 91 to 98. I remember everything Jordan did. Jordan was a quitter who needed 2 weeks off, two years off. Jordan came back so fast they wouldn't even give him his own number. He had to wear 45. Jordan was a ball hog. They didn't even let him shoot when he was in Carolina. He wasn't supposed to take the winning shot. He goes. To be there and to see the legacy end. LeBron James has been on top a lot longer than Jordan. Jordan's time on the top was really 8 years. But LeBron James' time on the top with the exception of the embarrassment in the Dream Team, I forgive him. he does the best with what he can, and he's expected to have more in the gas tank. There's people like Stephen Curry are a threat to score more than him, but we're going to put Curry out of range. Curry can barely score 26.5 points a game, guys. If you don't score 30, you ain't shit, okay? If you can't score 30, you ain't shit. And at best, Curry gets 26.5. And he's gonna be living down there at 25.5 real soon. And at best, maybe he'll hit 29.5, but he ain't never gonna be no averaging 30 points a game. He wanted off the team. Curry wanted to leave a couple years ago. He wanted to buy the Panthers in 2015 because his dad played for the basketball. They changed the name, the Hornets. His dad played for the Charlotte Hornets, so now he thinks he should own the football team. But that was in 2015. He was there with Jay-Z, dude. I mean, I want to say P. Diddy. But I think P. Diddy is actually innocent. And I think Stephen Curry is actually guilty. That's my synopsis. This is all an illusion to get Curry out of his contract and away from the shit before he explodes. So we look forward to the drama. Why is Curry so struggling? He's falling off. He'll be falling off like that geezer drunk Klay Thompson, who is such a. He's not a hot free agent. He should have been traded this year, but now he'll be a question mark at the end of the season. We'll be talking about Russian sanctions. Well, France is trying to rush down into Africa to stop Africa from doing good shit, and I don't need to sleep, but I'm going to sleep. It's quite a few minutes into the show, and the show's going to end like right now. I was just standing up to get up out of my chair. Yeah, the show's going to end. And I got 3 subscribers. Thanks. Not too salty this time. This is my show. That's what the name of this show is. You should all watch this. You should all watch McZizzle, because I want to raid my favorite streamers, and she plays Call of Duty every night. And she might visit San Francisco, and we'll go out to Alcatraz. But that'll be whenever she gets up here. So you should, in order to understand my show, you have to watch the people I watch, including Dwarf Lord, Jake the Asshole, Devil Lore, Ice Poseidon, Mr. Big Pipes, all these trash streamers I always mention, including It's Your Boy Donnie. These are the people I'm watching. If you don't understand who I'm watching, I'm just giving you a clue to how I make my script, guys, okay? If you want to participate in what I might look at tomorrow, you'll know that I might look at a Quantel Bishop thumbnail, but I won't click it. But I'll still know what Quantel is up to. I'll still know what a lot of people are up to, but we're getting my content from the Balkans, and we know there's a war crimes going on, and they're trying to pin my nation's activity. So we want our guys to be free. Kosovo is the newborn country. There won't be a reborn or a rebirth. Everybody's trying to say it's time for a rebirth. They're playing Rebirth Island in Call of Duty. They're still playing Binding of Isaac Rebirth. They're playing Final Fantasy Rebirth, but they will not be reborn as new countries in Europe. That's what they want. That's what they want. That's what I decipher from the script coming off of our video games, because the developers always know that Turks can't speak, and all the information that comes out on YouTube is in this language that the translator can't listen to, and the only comments are people are begging for the translator to work because there's so many snitches. Show earwax, I don't have any. You really want to see? I mean, a little dot, almost none, right? You really want to see earwax. Sorry, there's almost none because my ears are clean. Any more brain busters, I could have had a blood vessel pop. About to come is here. Feed me your earwax. No, I didn't have any. Because I was in the bathtub last night and I was sloshing hot water inside my head. I was like, yeah. And then I leaned forward and I was like, put new hot water in my ears. I was like, chug, 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 chug. And this ear is still, I hear so good, like it's weird, like my ears feel fresh today. So sorry, no earwax. You tried to expose me, but that's what audience is good for. We only needed one person to feed me some silly question. You want some Dory stock footage? No. You want some mustache stock footage? We can do that. Oh, is there food on my... Feed me your earwax. Oh, you don't want to look at my teeth? They pass category 1, ready for deployment. That's what the dentist would say. That's all you need to hear. Are you category 1 ready to physically be viewed and represent? Because if you got all fucked up teeth, they're gonna say that you're not fit to be looked at. You have to check. You have to pass the eye check. You have to actually look like an army to be invited into the army. All right. We just don't draft people. Plus, the draft board would have to say you have category 1, or you could be upgraded from category 2. And they taunted, "Oh, Ted Belcher, you got the category 2 teeth." I'm like, oh yeah, I don't even brush. This is natural. This is my natural. But. No, Francis, Boogie 29. I didn't drink your Mountain Dew, Francis. So you're quoting Boogie 2988 from a video at least 13 years old, from 2011. But it was probably posted in 2010 or 2009. Boogie should have stuck to World of Warcraft at first, but he's one of the reasons the game fell off, you know. Fake World of Warcraft players taking all the notoriety from the people who kept playing too long. No, I have to actually perform oral hygiene on my tongue. So, my tongue is like an ashtray. It looks like an ashtray. All right. The audience requested the oral hygiene stock footage. Whereas the Eastern medicine would say medical exam. Oh, you can't smell it, but you could imagine. That was after scrubbing. Looks like a football on the bag. All right. Same bit one more time. Oral hygiene check for the Eastern medicine expert. Typical. I wanted to buy some mouthwash today, but I just didn't remember to put it in the cart. Not a bunch of holes in my tongue like some people, you know. Nothing against people with holes in their tongue. I just got ashtray mouth, and it ain't even that bad. Matter of fact, I don't complain. Back to sitting. Long show today, huh? Yeah. Paid off? No. The subs have stopped going up. So I just did a search for P. Diddy to see what comes up. So much people suggesting Diddy might be innocent that I'm in that. I think Diddy's innocent, guys. Okay, innocent until proven guilty. So we think Stephen Curry is guilty. Hey, dude. Hey, remember, I read and then I speak, okay? I might mumble, but I just don't read shit aloud. So, you're never gonna get me to just read two words like that, man. That's never gonna get me, man. But I appreciate it. I mean, I want somebody to write in my chat and agree like that, you know? I know the world could spare one person to give me the nonsense. But this pen doesn't hit hard.
Oh my gosh! You two are so good at impressions.
Anyway, so this guy Jim Day said that Citizens Bank Park is booked. And so that's why the Reds and Phillies had to do everything in their power to play the game, despite screwing the fans over. So even though the ballpark denied it, I believe it. Whether there's some event going on at Citizens Bank Park today that they could not just cancel the game. I totally buy it. I believe it.
Are they paying enough too?
Hey, I wonder how much does it cost to rent out the ballpark for a wedding?
$500,000.
$500,000 in charge. Now, why don't we pause for the cause, and then we will have the extended dance remix. As many questions as we can get in. Use the hashtag AskSense. Told Lorena likes this, right? You enjoy AskSense?
Yes, and I love the dance version you're gonna put on it too.
That's right. That is correct. That's it. Dance remix. We'll get to that Ask Ben, and we will do it next. Check it out. Sometimes you miss something, or sometimes you may want to hear it again.
I want to hear it now.
As soon as this show is over, you can podcast it. Just search The Ben Maller Show wherever you get your podcasts. Again, just search The Ben Maller.
The show's pretty much public domain. They're encouraging you to listen to it while you multitask. Because most people listen to something, you know, they don't really want to watch something. So I animate my audio recordings, and all my media stream has been voiced over and has audio track. Some of my old videos not published, 2017, they have no audio.
$100 per month. Call Big Lou at
Big Blue.
800-529-2856. Remember, Big Blue's like you. He likes trophies too. For affordable life insurance, call 800-529-2850.
Join us at Odyssey as we all do our one thing. Together, millions of things for our planet. Earth Day is April 22nd. Clean out harsh cleaning products and detergents.
Are you watching? Are you bouncing back and forth in between another show? Who are you watching?
Don't hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be
Who are you watching? Because you're probably bouncing around. I gave you a list of the people I'm watching. And let's see who was live. Ice Poseidon, of course, will still be live. He's the go-to. Loading ice. That's a great shot of his nose. Is Unknown Prophet mumbling yet? I want to watch you play video games, man. I'm getting cheated, bro. I want to watch you play. I want to watch you play Kingdom Hearts. That's just some bullshit. I like to add them to my script. I could use any random sentence. A lot of the times, communication has no value other than shock or drill. We got the Pulse commercial.
Speak out. There are more of us together than apart. It is the power of love. Lost.
Join the fight for LGBTQ acceptance. Learn how at lovehasnolabels.com. Brought to you by Love Has No Labels at the end.
Lovehasnolabels.com.
First time after the shooting.
I do the producers of my audio a favor by doubling down on their commercial. So you should always commentate the commercials you're given. If you're an ally of the community, speak out. There's more of us together than apart. That's the power of love.
Join the fight for LGBTQ acceptance. Learn how at lovehasnolabels.com. Brought to you by Love Has No Labels and the Ad Council.
The Ad Council.
And I can't believe I'm doing this, but I want to change my AL MVP pick. Yeah, I want to change it. I want to change it already. I want to change it.
The American League, that's the Yankees League.
Henderson is the guy, right? As great a player as he is, 22 years old last year.
Look at them. They're talking about the Baltimore Orioles. The Angels and the Yankees are like the two premium teams in the AL. The Mets were only created so the Giants and Cincinnati would have a team to play in New York every year. The Mulkeys. I'm going to load up a Mulkeys interview.
We've seen a lot of things have happened. Some good, some bad. But yesterday, right here on this program, we had a chance to witness a stunning upset as Randy and Bill Mulkey defeated the Gladiators, a team we had talked about for so long on the West Coast. It truly was one of the greatest moments I've been a part of on this show, and I know you fans feel the same. We're going to go back
March
right
1987.
now and relive that moment yesterday when Randy and Bill Mulkey pulled the
In
upset.
Baltimore.
Here it is right now.
So, I'm watching wrestling. It's the Mulkeys versus the Gladiators, 1987. Backbreaker.
Double teaming back and forth. Hey, Bill Buckingham, take him now. Chipped over.
This was posted one day ago. They beat the Gladiators. This guy's playing Ultraman.
Masalahnya akunnya belum ada, bro. Tunggu, mungkin begini, bro. Salah bukan. Salah, boy.
Inside Edition Dog Attacks Car. It's your boy Donnie's live. Go watch It's Your Boy Donnie. Tell him Teddy sent you.
It's the dead of night, and two pit bulls are attacking a car. In fact, they're taking it apart. Surrounding.
Donnie's playing something. Let's check out my analytics for this episode. $125 views. 3 subscribers, 797 views in the last 48 hours. We'll see my audience next time with more war crime informations and all that other side quest, sports and wrestling, video game information, all that shit.